friends, it's Kristy and welcome back to my channel and happy Vlogmas Day 2. So for today's video, I was tagged by Tracy over at She Crafty to do the Truthful YouTuber tag. Don't know where youthful came from. The Truthful YouTuber tag, and I was super excited when she asked me if I wanted to do it. I had seen Raw Beauty Kristy, who I really like, do it a few months ago, and I was thinking that it's something I wanted to do on my channel, and it kind of fell by the wayside. So when Tracy reached out to me, I was like, Hercules, yes, I will be so happy to do it. Tracy was actually tagged by Abby over at Abadabs. Both of these ladies are so sweet. If you don't follow them, you need to go over there and do that. And I believe the original person who started this tag, I believe her name is Mel Johnson. I will leave Tracy's and Abby's and Mel's videos all down below so you can go check them out. And this is 16 questions. I'm a little bit giddy today. I'm not even gonna lie because my kids went back to school. Fall break is over. Y'all, I have this rolling rack here. I'm gonna take it down, but I have become obsessed with Poshmark. I did put up a few more things today. So if you wanna go check out my Poshmark, it's I Love Hockey 615. All right, let's talk about the tag. All right, number one, have you ever received a product, tried it, didn't like it, and then decided not to review it? Yes, I did. I was reached out to, I was pretty small, I don't know, I was around 1,500 subscribers, I would guess. And I now know that this company reaches out to a ton of people, and they asked me to promote their product, and I was really green with YouTube and thought, oh my gosh, somebody reached out to me. I totally want to do this. And I got the product, and I actually did an Instagram post on it. And the more I thought about it, the more I just didn't like the message that I felt like it was sending. And they were sending me emails. Like I did get I had an affiliate link, so I think I made a little bit if I sold some of it, if some of you clicked on the link. And I just didn't think I liked the product. I didn't agree with it. They were sending out all these campaigns to try and get you to post more and sell more. I just got a smarmy feeling, and I reached back out to them. I said, I don't want to do this video. I will give you my credit card. You can charge me for the product that you sent me. I'm so happy to do that, but I am not going to be doing a review. The company was very gracious and said, we're really sorry, you don't have to pay for the product. It's not a problem. Thank you for your honest feedback. But to this day, I still get emails from them even after asking to stop. So I was honest with the company and told them why I didn't just not do the review, but yeah, that happened. I just felt like my integrity was too important. And when I originally took the offer, I really thought I was going to like the product. But again, it was sort of like a weight lossy product. I don't know. I'm not gonna spill the tea on who it was because I don't think that's fair. I think that they do some other great products, but it just wasn't for me. Okay, the next one was products you use alone but don't show on camera. I'm pretty much an open book. I mean, yesterday I showed you my Sephora Rouge stuff, and that had been sitting in the bag for like 3 weeks because I felt like I couldn't use it until I showed it to you. So I'm pretty open. I don't have any techniques. I'm not like a super makeup chick. I kind of keep it basic. So there's not any secrets behind this magic. You can laugh now. If I had a laugh track, I'd put it in right here. Okay, the next thing is products you won't, or companies or products you won't buy because you don't support it, but maybe you want a product from that line. I will say there is a company right now I don't support. It doesn't really fit well in my channel, so I don't talk about it a lot. Unfortunately, their product works well for me, but I just don't support it for reasons that I'm not going to get into, but probably reasons that you guys wouldn't guess. So yes, this particular product has an item that fits me so well, and I can't find anything else that works, but we're just gonna hold on to our principles, right? I did want to say, if you're new to my channel and coming over from anybody else's, thank you for being here. My name is Kristy, and I'm so glad that you're here. Thank you for taking time out of your day to watch this video. I do all kinds of videos from fashion to beauty and lifestyle and everything in between. So if that sounds good, go ahead and hit the subscribe button, and let's get on to question number 3. Do you have any blocked words? So if you're not a YouTuber, you may not know that we can block certain words from our channel. I do not have any blocked words. I've not had to have any blocked words. I don't really curse on my channel. I don't really curse in real life. It's just something It's just not something I've ever really done. So I've never really had an issue with a lot of words that needed to be blocked. I mean, if somebody said the F word, or I've had a few foot fetish people, or I don't know, but I've never had an issue where I need to block. I would block a word if I needed to. That's not a problem. I just haven't had that happen in the 3 years of being on YouTube. Hopefully it will stay that way. The next question, number 5, is do you delete comments, and if so, why? Yes, I delete comments, and honestly, there isn't necessarily a rhyme or reason. It may be the way I'm feeling that day, maybe the way the comment hit me. We're a very positive channel here. I keep it positive for a reason. I have people that say, I'm going through chemo and I'm only awake long enough to watch your video before I fall asleep again. You're helping me get through the day. I have people whose husbands have cancer, or kids have cancer. And so it weighs heavily on me that I keep this a positive place. There's too much negativity in the world, and I want you to be able to come here and just exhale for just a minute and forget whatever else you're having to deal with. And so if I see a comment that is ruffling feathers within my subscribers, like they've jumped on board to defend me, I will delete that comment. I don't want anybody to feel negative about a comment in my channel. But if something hits me wrong, sometimes I'll delete it. Usually I'll give somebody 3 or 4 chances, and then I will just delete. Sometimes I feel like I will read something and think, is this really how they meant it to sound? I try to give people the benefit of the doubt, and after 3 or 4 times, I will delete them. But sometimes if I'm having a bad day and it just hit me wrong, I'll just get it out of my feed. Do you block people? Yes, I do, but not that many. Most of the people in my blocked list are from like lives. You know, you'll get some trolls that come on live, some men that want to be smarmy or say just gross things. Most of the people are that. I do have some people I've had to block, which makes me really sad. A couple of them were subscribers that were loyal, that were supporting me every day, and then all of a sudden it took like a weird turn and they became really negative. There was one person that I knew was kind of negative, but I just felt like it was her personality, and finally one day she kind of, in no uncertain terms, called me a bad wife because I said I wasn't going to clean my husband's nightstand because it was his nightstand and he could clean it. And I was like, you know what? I don't need to hear that. So goodbye. So I do, that seems silly, but it had been a lot leading up to that. So I do block people, but it takes a lot to block people. I try to give people the benefit of the doubt. If they're just coming on to be nasty, sometimes I just think it's funny and I'll just delete the comment because they're just a troll trying to get a rise out of me. You know what, I had somebody tell me the other day that they couldn't get through my videos without me giving them a headache, and I wanted to say, well then why are you watching my videos? Like, that doesn't even make sense. I kindly gave her another channel to watch that she might like more, and she apologized afterwards. And so I think, you know, sometimes I will not reply snarkily back, but I will just be like, look, if you don't like it, there's the door. I want people here that want to be here. Okay, the next thing is, have you ever lied about a product to stay on good terms with the brand? No, I have not. I'm pretty positive on this channel. I find that it's a hard, how do I say this correctly? I find it's hard to stay positive, but also if I don't like something, I try to tell you, but in a positive way. Like, where is that product? Here it is, still sitting here. This product, I don't know if I got it in my BoxyCharm or my Ipsy, but I said that it smells like alcohol and feet. I tried to be funny about it, but I was like, this does not smell good. So I do try and keep it positive, but I don't lie to you guys about a product at all. Have you ever initially liked a product, reviewed it, and then changed your mind and didn't ever let your audience know? I was trying to think about this. There's 2 things that I can think of. The first one is, I haven't done a Grove Collaborative for a while. I still get the box. I just haven't unboxed it for you guys lately. And I used to say that I loved the Method, I think it's called Ocean or something. It's blue or green. That laundry detergent, and now I think it stinks. Once it goes through the dryer, it almost feels like the scent turns a little bit. I can't describe it. Don't like that scent anymore. And then also there's a perfume, the Replica Beach Walk, which I lusted after for like a year and a half and finally broke down and bought it. I don't like it so much. It's too sweet, and I paid $100 and something for that bottle of perfume, and I totally regret it. It's not that I don't like it, it's just that it sort of gives me a headache, if that makes sense. So those are the only two that I can think of, and I do think that I mentioned the ocean one in a video previously, I think. All right, the next one is influencers you don't trust. I mean, do we really trust Jeffree Star, James Charles, Manny MUA? I'm not throwing anybody under the bus. I'm just asking. I'm not saying that I don't like Jeffree's product. I got a mystery box and really liked the formula, but I'm just not 100% sure I trust them. And if I watch, I just watch because I find it fascinating, if that makes sense. I don't know. Influencers you trust the most. Okay, so I've been really honest about this on my channel before. Tati, I really like her. I think she's super honest. She doesn't take any sponsorships. She tells it like it is. I really like her because she does not only high-end but drugstore products. Jen Loves Reviews, I think, is really great and honest. I trust her. Raw Beauty Kristy tells it like it is. Those are probably the three biggest beauty influencers that I trust. Probably Tati the most, and then smaller influencers, definitely Tracy and Abby, I think always shoot straight from the hip and are honest, and I like that about their channels. They also are funny and just kind and good people. So those are the people I would say. Okay. Secret tips on product application you don't show on camera. No. Again, what you see is what you get. I've done a few like get ready with me lives. No really beauty tutorials. I'm not really a beauty channel, but I'm a pretty basic girl when it comes to makeup. Have you ever showed one product but were actually using another? To me, this doesn't even make sense. Like, do you think people say, here's the Wet n Wild photo focus and then put on the Dior? I mean, maybe YouTubers do that. I'm not sure, but I've never done that. No, I don't know why anybody would do that. I just really don't. Yeah, I wouldn't do that. Have you ever not disclosed a sponsorship? No, I have not had a sponsorship as of yet, although I think I might have my first one coming up soon. Cross your fingers. I'm entering a new world of YouTube. It's kind of scary, but fun. But I will totally disclose it to you. Have you ever had a bad interaction with a brand? I have in my own head. The brand has no clue, and I've started to write an email a couple of times and thought, you know what, it doesn't matter, it happened so long ago. So I'll tell you about the interaction in my head, because you know you have conversations in your head and get worked up. So there was a beauty box, I don't know, it was maybe a year and a half ago, and they were becoming quite popular, and then they sent out a box, I think it was a limited edition box, and it came out that like stuff was expired in it. It was not great. You could probably figure out what the brand was, and a lot of people were starting to put up negative review videos on the internet. I kind of didn't want to be a part of that. I emailed the company, I said, hey, I'm a YouTuber, I just want my money back. I think they ended up giving everybody who asked their money back. I'm not going to post a bad review because there's too much negativity out there already. I think people already know. I would just like my money back. And they were like, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. At the time, I think it was the owner. Well, then they kind of got their shiz together and started bringing out their box again. And all the people who did the negative reviews on them started getting the box for free. And as a YouTuber, it is nice to get some free product because honestly, it's expensive to run a YouTube channel, or it can be. And so I just started noticing that the people that did the negative reviews were the ones that sort of got rewarded. And I was like, I see what you did there. I see what you did. You didn't appreciate the people who tried to have your back and be kind. And so that company will probably can I speak? That company I probably will not have on my channel. I don't know, it just left a bad taste in my mouth. But again, that company has no idea, it's just me. Let's see. And honestly, there's a couple of boxes that I keep saying, stop sending me your box, and keep sending them. So I may be having a bad interaction with them real quick. Not really, I'll be kind, but you know, enough is enough. Have you ever bandwagoned with other people's thoughts on a particular product? Oh yeah, I think that's easy to do on YouTube. So, I think that box fashion stuff, like I even said it in the video, like I jumped on board that bandwagon. So, and I only got it once. I didn't know if it was worth the hype or not. Some of you may, some of you may not. But I did jump on the hype. I think the Boom Boom cream, that stuff is amazing. I'm all over being over the hype for that one. So yeah, I think that I do feel like I was one of the first people to do a lot of boxes, and then other YouTubers kind of jumped on board. I have been very picky lately, and if companies reach out to me, if I find out they're gonna send it to like 27 other YouTubers, I will say no. Because I just feel like it's overkill. It doesn't do anybody any good. The brand gets a lot of brand recognition, but I feel like if everybody's doing it, the views on my channel are gonna be good, and I really have taken a turn in deciding making this more of a business than a hobby, and so I have to say no to some stuff. So I haven't jumped on board a lot of the hot boxes here lately, and I'm finding out that it was a good decision. Was a good decision, because some of them now we're finding out aren't so great in the end. Okay, and the last question, and you guys, I'm gonna be really honest with this, and I'm gonna ask you to hear my heart, because I don't wanna hurt anybody's feelings, but I'm gonna be really honest. It says, things that other creators do that get on your nerves. Okay, first of all, this is just a simple, stupid one, and it's probably just a me one. I do not like when a YouTuber gets on, and here is the Georgia Sunshine box, and then they're like, oh, hold on, I gotta let my dog out. Oh, I gotta adjust my camera, and their hands in the camera. And then, oh, I had the worst day at work, and you're like, I just wanna see the box. Now, I agree, sometimes I get in and out with a box subscription, like I'm pretty quick. And sometimes I know when I'll do a chatty one, you guys are like, oh, I really liked that. But I try to do it that way, where you see little pops of my personality in the boxes, because I know there are people that just want to see what's in the box. They don't care if I had a bad day or what's going on in my life. And I'm not saying that to be cold, but when they're overly chatty or having to adjust the camera or their lighting's not right, it's like, fix it before you start the video. I have a couple more. I'm just gonna let them rip. I feel like in today's YouTube culture, and I have fallen down this path, so I'm outing myself. There's this whole sub for sub culture now. Let's support each other. Let's everybody go into this channel. She only needs this many people to get 1,000 subscribers. And I understand that that is really important. However, I also feel like I have worked really hard, and hear me out, for 3 years. I have not had anybody, well, I've had 1 or 2 people. I remember Seaweed Starfish gave me a shout out at one point, and all of a sudden I jumped 100 subscribers and was like, whoa. But I haven't had any major person just give me a shout out and grown. And I've grown organically. I've grown through hard work. If you watch my channel, you see I work hard. I post videos 6 days a week, sometimes more than 1 video a day. I keep relationships with boxes. And I think that how do I say this? I think the people that are doing this whole sub for sub thing, and again, I was doing it too for a little while, are shooting themselves in the foot, because I am seeing people with 1,200, 1,500 subscribers, and they're not even getting 50 views on their channel. I talked to a girl, and I hope that she won't care, I'm not gonna mention her name, but she has over 3,000 subscribers and wasn't even getting a paycheck every month. Like, that's unheard of. So I kind of feel like this, I want to support everyone, and I do support everyone, but you're gonna see a lot less of that probably on my channel, because I feel like I did my time, I've put in my work, and although I will definitely support people, I don't know, the sub for sub thing I think is just hurting too many people, and I don't think people are seeing it. I don't think they are. And then the last thing that bothers me, and this is just as a YouTuber, is when other YouTubers come to my channel and say, oh, you should come check out my channel, or on my lives, they're like, well, I just posted a video on this, and it's like, This is my live for my subscribers. If you are a YouTuber and my subscriber, I love you, but my lives or my channel is not for you. I don't know. Does that make sense to tout your channel? And I help a lot of people. You can go over and look at my history, but I hope you understand where my heart is, and I haven't burned any bridges by saying that, but I'm just being really honest. All right, so that was my video. I hope you enjoyed it. I am going to tag 2 people. One I've asked and one I haven't, so we'll see what happens. The Yvette Renee, who is my bestie, is going to do it, and then I'm also gonna tag Gina Swepe, who I absolutely love and has been a great friend on YouTube, and I think her insights will be great. She is a much bigger YouTuber than I am, and I think that it'll be interesting to see what she says. So I'll see you soon for another video. Bye-bye, guys.